There is a reason why the world's quietest souls carry the loudest destinies. And Capricorn, yours is about to be heard. Something ancient has begun to move through your energy, not loud, not visible, but deep, sacred, unmistakable. The universe is not asking you to believe in miracles. It's asking you to recognize one that is already unfolding inside you. I've studied the Capricorn soul for decades here in the United States. Its storms, its silences, its unbreakable patience. And every time a Capricorn is about to rise, the same thing happens first. The world around them begins to whisper. Old emotions surface. Strange coincidences align. And a sign, mysterious, unexplainable, appears. As if heaven itself has signed your name upon the next chapter of your life. Don't dismiss what you've been feeling lately. The restlessness. The warmth that appears for no reason. The dreams that feel like memories. These are not accidents. They are invitations. Proof that destiny has noticed you. Because the truth is simple. Heaven never sends a warning before a miracle. It sends a mark. And Capricorn, yours has just begun to appear. Stay until the end of this message. Because by the time it finishes, you will understand what the universe is truly trying to say to you. If these words already echo in your heart, comment below, I feel the seal awakening. Let's begin your revelation. Part 1. The mysterious sign. There is a moment in every Capricorn's life when the unseen world begins to stir around them. It rarely announces itself with thunder or lightning. Instead, it moves quietly through sensations, through symbols, through subtle shifts in the air. Most people dismiss these changes, but not you. Something within you knows that what is happening now is not random. I have spent years studying the energy of Capricorn here in the United States. There is a pattern that repeats every time a Capricorn crosses into a new era of their destiny. It begins with restlessness, a soft awareness that the life you've known no longer fits. You may feel a pulse in your chest that is not quite anxiety, not quite excitement, but something deeper, a recognition that your spirit is being called upward. This is the stage when heaven begins to write. Not with ink, not with words, but with energy. You might see it as a mark, a change, or even a glow in your aura that others can sense without knowing why. The universe speaks first through vibration, and your body, Capricorn, is the instrument that carries the message. You've carried years of discipline, silence, and endurance. While others spoke loudly, you built quietly. You have been the keeper of promises that no one else remembered, the steady force when everything else shifted. It is because of this strength that destiny chooses you now. The mysterious sign appearing in your life is not punishment. It is permission, a sign that your persistence has opened a door few can see. When divine recognition comes, it rarely arrives as reward or applause. It comes as a subtle rearranging of everything familiar. Suddenly, what once felt stable begins to tremble. People drift away. Circumstances change shape. Yet beneath it all, there is a calm center in you that whispers, "This is necessary." The sign is not something placed on your skin. It is written in the rhythm of your days, in the timing of every ending that makes room for a new beginning. If you've noticed lights flickering when you enter a room, warmth brushing across your hands, or coincidences that repeat too perfectly to ignore, understand that these are not accidents. They are the small footprints of destiny. They appear only when a Capricorn has reached the threshold between endurance and evolution. Do not question whether you are ready. The fact that you are noticing these signs is proof that you already are. You are not being warned, you are being confirmed. The universe has acknowledged the quiet work you've done in darkness, and now it calls you forward into the light. Take a slow breath. Remember that nothing sacred ever rushes. This sign is not meant to change you overnight. It is meant to reveal who you have already become. In the coming moments, we will explore why your body, your energy, and your destiny have all begun to speak the same language. But for now, simply allow yourself to feel this truth. You are not imagining it. Something sacred truly is unfolding. Life lesson, the patience of the mark. Every great transformation begins long before anyone can see it. The first sign of destiny doesn't appear in the sky, it appears in the quiet strength of your own endurance. Life's greatest confirmations rarely arrive with noise. They arrive in whispers, through the changes we fear, the endings we resist, and the strange peace that follows both. The lesson is this: when life starts rearranging itself around you, it's not falling apart, it's falling into alignment. What is one subtle change, sensation, or coincidence you've noticed lately that felt meaningful? Share it in the comments, Capricorn, and read what others write. You might realize you're all experiencing the same silent awakening in different ways. Part 2: The Body and Soul Connection. There is an ancient truth hidden in every Capricorn's journey. Your body has never been separate from your soul. It is not just a vessel, it is a living language, a diary written in sensations, emotions, and quiet signs. Every time your energy shifts, your body becomes the first prophet of that change. Think of the moments when your chest tightens before a difficult decision, or when your skin feels warm at the sound of a familiar name. Those are not random reactions. They are your soul speaking in its native tongue. The body translates what the mind refuses to understand. It reacts to every thought, every emotion, every vibration that touches your spirit. In years of studying Capricorn energy, I've noticed this truth again and again. When heaven begins to realign your path, your physical form becomes sensitive. It feels the tremors of destiny before your logic can name them. Sometimes that shows up as restlessness, fatigue, or sudden waves of calm that appear without reason. It's not illness, it's information. The same energy that creates stars flows through your veins, and when your destiny changes direction, your body feels the shift first. Capricorn, your body has been speaking to you for months now. Maybe it began with sleepless nights, a strange pulse in your palms, or a heavy stillness in the air when you think about change. Those are signals of spiritual dialogue. You are not breaking down, you are being tuned. The universe is adjusting your frequency so you can hear what ordinary people miss. In ancient times, this process was called the alignment of the vessel. When a soul matured, its body responded by shedding old energy. Sometimes that looked like tears, trembling, or marks on the skin that carried no cause yet carried meaning. Modern life calls these coincidences. But those who pay attention know better. Every tremor, every heartbeat is a sentence in the conversation between you and heaven. When you learn to listen, the body stops being a mystery and becomes a compass. It tells you when to rest, when to act, when to let go. It reveals what your intuition already knows. The key is stillness. In stillness, your body's language becomes clear. It says, trust what you feel, even if you can't explain it. If your hands tingle during moments of peace, it's energy asking to be used. If your chest warms when you think of a dream, that is your purpose reminding you it's alive. When you feel tension before speaking your truth, that's fear leaving your system. Every sensation carries guidance if you dare to interpret it. Capricorn, your greatest strength has always been endurance. But endurance must now become awareness. You've proven you can survive. Now you are being asked to listen, to treat your own body as sacred text. The same discipline that built your outer world must now build your inner understanding. Breathe slowly. Place your hand over your heart and remind yourself, I am a message in motion. Your body is heaven's handwriting. It records every lesson you've learned and every truth you've earned. Trust it. Life lesson, the wisdom within the body. The body is not against you, it is for you. Every sensation, every ache, every breath is an echo of your soul trying to be heard. When you learn to listen, confusion fades. The universe never speaks louder than your own heartbeat. The lesson is this: silence isn't empty, it's full of instructions. What has your body been trying to tell you lately, through restlessness, warmth, or sudden calm? Share your experience in the comments, Capricorn, and see how many others are awakening to the same silent conversation. Part 3: The Purification Flame. There comes a moment when the universe decides that you have carried enough. For Capricorn, this moment rarely arrives gently. It comes like a fire, silent but undeniable, burning through the layers you've built to protect yourself. You may call it exhaustion, heartbreak, or the sudden urge to start over, but it is something greater. It is purification. Capricorn, your soul has walked through more storms than most will ever understand. You've held the world on your shoulders, smiled through disappointment, and kept moving while others paused to rest. But strength has its weight, and heaven knows when it's time to release what no longer belongs to you. That release often feels like loss, yet it is the universe's way of washing you clean. When old emotions rise without reason, tears you can't explain, anger that fades into silence, dreams of people you thought you'd forgotten, do not fight it. Those are the ashes leaving your spirit. The fire doesn't come to destroy, it comes to refine. You are not losing your light, you are shedding the soot that dimmed it. In the quiet hours of night, you may feel energy moving through you, tingling hands, a pulse of warmth in your chest, or waves of calm after sudden sadness. That is the flame of purification. It burns not on the skin but in the heart. It melts the memories that kept you small. It softens the scars that hardened you. It returns you to yourself. I have seen this pattern in every Capricorn I've studied. Right before their greatest rise, life rearranges itself with discomfort. Jobs end. Relationships change. Old dreams collapse. It looks like chaos, but it's cosmic surgery. The universe removes what blocks the light you are meant to carry. You do not need to resist this stage. You need only to trust that every ending is a cleansing. You might feel tired, even empty. That emptiness is sacred, its space being prepared for new creation. Do not rush to fill it with distractions. Sit in it. Let the flame do its work. Just as gold endures heat before it shines, your purpose endures pressure before it glows. When the purification ends, you will notice a strange peace, not the peace of having everything you want, but the peace of no longer fearing what you once lost. That peace is the signal that the flame has done its work. Life lesson, the fire that frees you. What burns in your life is not always punishment. Sometimes it is the only way the universe can set you free. You are not being broken, you are being cleared. The same fire that consumes also creates. The lesson is this: endings are not evidence of failure, they are proof that you are evolving. What part of your life feels like it's burning away right now? Share it below, Capricorn, and remember, you might be standing in the fire, but that's where the new version of you is being forged. Part 4. The Divine Mark and the Rebirth. Every Capricorn eventually reaches a sacred crossroads, the moment when endurance transforms into recognition. After the fire of purification has burned away the unnecessary, what remains is the essence of who you are. And when heaven sees that your heart is ready, it leaves a mark not on your skin, but upon your destiny. Capricorn, this divine mark is not decoration, it is designation. It appears when your inner world and the greater order of the universe finally align. You may not see it with your eyes, but you will feel it in the way people look at you differently, in the calm that follows your words, in the unshakable knowing that your life now has direction. Think of the mark as a seal pressed into wax, a sign that the message is complete and has been delivered. The universe has sealed one chapter of your story and opened another. You might notice new opportunities arriving without effort, people from your past returning with apologies, or synchronicities that feel like gentle confirmations. These are the reflections of your new frequency. In my years of studying Capricorn souls, I have found that this rebirth never happens loudly. It happens in stillness, on a morning when the air feels clearer, when you wake up and realize that the heaviness is gone. You begin to speak differently, act differently, dream differently. You no longer chase what you once begged for, you attract what truly belongs. The divine mark is heaven's way of saying, you are ready to live from alignment, not effort. You have passed the test of endurance and entered the state of embodiment. From this point forward, your presence itself carries power. People will sense it before you speak. It's not pride, it's peace. The energy of someone who has survived the storm and learned to dance with the rain. Do not hide this transformation out of modesty. The world needs to see what perseverance refined by grace looks like. You are not here to impress, you are here to inspire. Your scars are no longer symbols of pain, they are sacred signatures that say, I have been chosen. This rebirth will continue quietly in the background of your days. You'll make small decisions that lead to big peace. You'll decline battles that no longer need to be fought. You'll notice that people who once misunderstood you now look to you for guidance. These are signs that your mark is active, that your soul is leading your life instead of your fear. Life lesson: the crown of stillness. Rebirth is not about becoming someone new, it's about remembering who you were before the world told you to forget. When peace replaces the need to prove, you've entered divine maturity. The lesson is this: true strength is not in control, it's in calm. Have you felt a shift in how the world responds to you lately, small signs that your energy has changed? Share your experience in the comments, Capricorn. You might realize that your quiet rebirth has already begun to shine through others' eyes. Part 5. The Test and the Waiting. Every chosen soul passes through one final silence before destiny begins to speak. For Capricorn, this silence is not emptiness, it is examination. After the mark appears, the universe does not immediately open every door. It watches to see how you carry your new energy. It observes whether you can remain faithful without proof, whether you can trust without visible reward. You may notice that the pace of your life slows down again. Projects stall, messages are unanswered, plans shift. It can feel like regression, but it isn't. This is the interval between recognition and revelation. The universe pauses here to carve wisdom into your patience. The same hand that gave you the mark now tests your steadiness. Capricorn, I have witnessed this pattern many times. The most devoted souls often mistake waiting for punishment, but waiting is the final classroom of destiny. It strips away the need for external validation. It forces you to listen to the quiet voice within, the one that has guided you since the beginning. During this waiting, the temptation to rush will be strong. You'll want to act, to prove that you are ready. But heaven measures readiness not by motion, but by stillness. The more you can rest inside uncertainty, the faster clarity will come. The universe does not reward impatience, it rewards trust. Think of the seed beneath the soil. It feels pressure, darkness, confinement. Yet that is where growth happens. Your current stillness is not stagnation, it's gestation. Something sacred is forming where you cannot see. The test is simple but difficult. Can you remain at peace when nothing seems to move? If you can, you've mastered the hardest part of creation, surrender. Every Capricorn who has reached greatness has walked through this invisible test. Martin Luther King Jr., a Capricorn, spoke of the fierce urgency of now, yet his life proved that patience guided by purpose changes history more than haste. So, if the doors around you feel heavy, if progress feels slow, do not curse the stillness. It's not delay, it's design. You are being asked to hold your vibration steady until the external world catches up with your internal transformation. When that alignment completes, the waiting will end naturally, and everything that belongs to you will arrive without struggle. Life lesson: the power of still faith. The waiting room of destiny is sacred ground. It teaches that faith is not proven by what you receive but by what you continue to believe when nothing appears. Your calm during silence becomes your signature of trust. The lesson is this: patience is not weakness, it is the highest form of wisdom. Have you ever been in a season where everything paused, yet deep down you felt something preparing? Share your story below, Capricorn. Your patience might be the message someone else needs to hear today. Part 6. The Activation of the Seal. When the test ends, something inside you begins to hum quietly. It's not a thought, it's a vibration. After silence, heaven always speaks again, this time, through energy. What you are feeling now, Capricorn, is not imagination. It's activation. You've passed through endurance, purification, and waiting. Now, the seal upon your destiny begins to pulse with life. You may notice that intuition feels sharper, dreams more vivid, coincidences more precise. People you think of reach out within hours. You hear a phrase that answers a question you never voiced. These are not accidents, they are confirmations that your connection with the unseen has been switched on. In this stage, your energy field becomes a transmitter. Your thoughts attract faster, your emotions manifest quicker. This is why awareness matters. What you think is amplified, what you feel is magnetized. The universe has adjusted your frequency, and it responds to you in real time. Capricorn, you've always been guided by logic and discipline, but this phase asks you to trust sensitivity as a form of intelligence. The old world taught you that strength is control. The awakened world shows you that strength is flow. When your seal activates, life no longer needs force, it moves with you. At times, you may feel overwhelmed by the intensity, waves of energy rushing through your chest, chills down your arms, a quiet voice inside giving gentle instructions. Don't fear this sensitivity. It is not fragility, it is awareness. You are learning the language of alignment. The seal on your destiny is heaven's tuning fork. When you act from peace, it vibrates in harmony. When you act from fear, it dulls. This activation changes how you experience reality. You begin to see meaning in everything, a number sequence, a song lyric, a passing comment. That's the universe talking back. It has always been speaking, you're simply finally attuned enough to hear. You will also notice the right people appearing effortlessly. Conversations open doors that were once locked. Small steps produce big movement. You are no longer pushing life, you are participating in its rhythm. This is the true reward of the Capricorn journey, not status or control, but harmony. Use this stage wisely. Direct your focus toward peace, gratitude, and purpose. Whatever you feed with attention will expand faster than ever before. If you dwell on fear, it multiplies. If you cultivate gratitude, miracles align. The seal amplifies what you choose. Choose with care. The energy flowing through you now is not new, it's ancient. It's the same current that once guided prophets, healers, and builders of light. It recognizes you as one of them, a quiet architect of stability in a world that trembles. Life lesson: the frequency of peace. True power is calm. When your energy matches peace, you stop chasing and start attracting. The universe is not testing you anymore, it's responding to you. The lesson is this: what you radiate is what you receive. Have you noticed more coincidences lately, songs, numbers, or messages that felt perfectly timed? Write them in the comments, Capricorn. You may find that your story confirms someone else's activation too. Part 7. The Sacred Mission and Final Wisdom. Every transformation in a Capricorn's life leads to one inevitable truth: you were never meant to survive just for yourself. The seal upon your destiny is not a trophy, it's an assignment. You were chosen to carry stability into unstable places, to bring light to those who have forgotten what it feels like to be safe. The universe does not crown you for display, it entrusts you for service. When this realization arrives, it humbles you. The ego softens. You no longer ask, "Why me?" You begin to understand that all the storms you endured were training grounds for compassion. The patience you learned while waiting, the silence you survived, the pain you turned into purpose, these are now the tools you will use to guide others. Capricorn, your mission is not to preach, it's to embody. You teach by living. Your calm becomes medicine. Your perseverance becomes proof. The mark you carry silently tells others that healing is possible. Wherever you go, balance follows, not because you try to control it, but because your energy has learned the art of harmony. From this point on, life will mirror your inner strength. Opportunities will seek you, people will sense peace in your presence, and challenges will no longer break you, they will reveal new layers of mastery. You don't have to force this influence. It happens naturally when purpose and patience coexist within you. Remember, you are not being watched by heaven anymore, you are being partnered with it. The universe now works through you, not just for you. Every conversation, every decision, every moment of kindness becomes part of a larger design. You are both message and messenger. This sacred partnership will ask one thing of you: stay grounded. The more light you carry, the more roots you need. Balance vision with rest, compassion with boundaries, giving with stillness. The sea goat within you climbs mountains because it remembers its ocean origin. Never forget where you began, it's what keeps your greatness human. Your mission is simple but profound: to build peace in the places that once broke you. To use what once wounded you as the language of healing for others. The universe does not waste pain, it recycles it into wisdom. And you, Capricorn, are now the living proof of that truth. When people ask you how you became so calm, tell them the truth: I stopped fighting what was meant to refine me. That sentence alone carries the vibration of your entire journey. Life lesson: the purpose of the chosen. You were not marked to stand above others, you were marked to stand among them with understanding. Service is not sacrifice, it's fulfillment. Your strength was never about control, it was about capacity to hold more love, more peace, more light. The lesson is this: destiny never crowns without purpose, every mark is a mission. What do you feel is your soul's mission now, after everything you've endured and learned? Share it in the comments, Capricorn. Your words might awaken someone who's still standing in the fire, waiting for their own mark to appear. Final closing message and call to action. Capricorn, your journey through endurance, purification, rebirth, patience, and activation has led you here to purpose. You are no longer the one waiting for signs, you have become the sign itself. Wherever you walk, heaven recognizes its reflection. If these words have awakened something inside you, write in the comments, "I am ready for my sacred purpose." And remember to subscribe to Zodiac Secrets Revealed so you never miss the messages that are meant for your path. Each revelation you find here arrives in perfect timing, exactly when your soul is ready to hear it. The sacred seal of your destiny has appeared, Capricorn. Now, walk forward not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to be.